Yeah, welcome back, children. So, as usual, we'll discuss exercise 6.2 from ninth problem. Okay. So, what ninth problem tells us? Ninth problem tells us that a 17th term of AP exceeds its 10th term by 7. Okay. Yeah. 17th term exceeds 10th term by 7. So what did you understand from it? Find the common difference. Okay, this is the given information. From this, find the common difference, and we'll find series also. No issue. Okay. Now look at it. He said A17 exceeds. Exceeds is nothing but increased. Yes, more. So A17 is more than A10 by how much? 7. So two things we can understand. One thing is it is larger than A10 by 7, or it is smaller than this one 7. Okay, the difference is 7. So the difference between both is 7. So by the problem, I'll write therefore the given information is A17 had a 7 extra than A10. It has a 7 extra than this one. So that is the mean. If I add 7 here, then both will be same. Correct? If I say A17 is 7 grams more, 7 grams more, that means if you think here 100, it is just 7 grams less than 100. So that I added 7 here. Now this is also become 100. Correct? Now both will be same. So A17 exceeds than A10 by 7. So that I added 7 for A10 to make it the same, to make it balance. Okay. So A17 will write it as A plus 16D. Am I right? So this one A10 will write it as A plus 9D plus 7, and A get cancelled. So get it here. 16D, the plus D9 will become minus 9D, then 7. So answer 7D, that is equal to 7. D is equal to 7 by 7, that is nothing but 1. He didn't ask about series, he's just asking about the common difference. Find the common difference. Okay, the common difference is only 1. So we don't want to find any other issues. Okay. Then if you go with the 8th question, question number 8. Yeah, what question number 8? The third term and ninth term of AP. 10th question. 10th question. The two APs have the same common difference. Two APs have the common difference same. Yeah, 10th question, beta. Two APs have a common, have a same common difference. So what I am telling you, if you talk about the series 1, the first type, and if you talk about the series 2, second type, oh shit, no issue. Now the common difference here D1, here the common difference is D2. So simply said D1, D2 both will be same. D, simple D have taken. Okay. Next, what is the one more information he has given, that is the difference between their 100th term is 100. Okay, 100th term. 100th term of first series I can write it as 99 A plus 99 D1, and second one I'll write A1 beta A2 99 D2. Correct? Am I right? Right. Now what is said? The difference between both, the difference of the term is 100. Difference is equals to 100. So therefore I'll write A1 plus 99 D1 minus A2 minus 99 D2 that is equals to 100. I am subtracting second term, so that's why second term is completely negative. So d1 is equal to d and dt also d only. So we'll write instead of writing, look at it is the value of 99d. So it is also value of 99d. Yes, negative and a positive get cancelled. Simple will write a1 minus a2 value is 100. Now what does he asking it? Now is asking what is the difference of, then what is the difference of 1000 term? 1000 term. So what will write 1000 term of first series? Series 1 1000 term. A1 plus 99999 d1 and A2 999 d2. What is the difference is asking? Am I right? So I'll erase here. Yeah. So here I'll write yeah. So A1 plus 999 d1 minus A2 minus 999 d2, and we know d1 d2 equals to d only. Yes, again the value is a1 minus a2, but the value is already equals to 100. What happened when you started taking the differences of 1000 terms, even 1000 terms, after making simplification we got it a1 minus a2, but in the starting only we got the relation a1 minus a2, that is 100. So here also we can say the difference between 1000 terms also, the difference is only 100. The difference is only 100. Try to understand, okay, and try to write neatly. How many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? Oh shit. How many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? How many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? How many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7? Okay, that's the question. How many? So number of terms. Okay. So the smallest 3-digit number 100, the largest 3-digit number 999, largest 3-digit number 999. Okay. If you go with a 7 beta, 7 ones are 7, 3 0, 3 0. So 7 fours are 28, 2 left. Okay, so what happened? So 2 is a remainder, extra number. So from 100 if you subtract 2, 98, and 98 is a number which is divisible by 7. Or if you talk about 98, 98 is a 2-digit number. Correct? Am I right? But we need a 3-digit number. Correct? Now look at beta. From the 100, the correct subtracted number is 98. That means here we had only 2 extra. But if you want the number is divisible by 7, that too a 3-digit number, here we had only 2. To get it 7, we need 5 more extra. More 5. Correct? No? Did you getting my point? So if you want to get one more pair has a 7, we had only 2. For the 2, we need some more 5. Okay. So simple, if you take 100, we need extra of 5, 105, and 105 is our starting number, the smallest number in the series. 105 is a starting number. The difference is 7 only, no? So 112 next number, 119 next number, so on. And last digit we have to see. Same, 7. 7 ones are 7, 2 9, 7 fours are 28, 1 9, 7 twos are 14, 5. So from the 999, 5 is extra. So we don't want to be the 5 with the 999. So therefore the divisible number is 999 minus 5, answer 994. So the last number, the highest 3-digit number which is divisible by 7, that is 994. Now we got it series. Correct? Yes. Now what should we find? We have to find how many numbers, how many terms are there in the series. Okay. So here we need a value. here we need a d value, and n we have to find, correct? A is nothing but first term. A is nothing but a1, that is 105. And we know it is the numbers, these are the numbers which are divisible by 7. Am I right? Yes. So the difference between them also 7. The common difference is 7. So now what I am right? Now let us take an is equals to 994. Exactly, we don't know what is the n value. Am I right? So an is equals to, we'll write a plus n minus 1 into d, that is equal to 994. A value 105, n value we don't know, n minus 1, and d value we know 7, 994. Okay, then n minus 1 into 7 as it is, 994 minus 105. I don't know. 994 105. 898. So n minus 1 is equals to 889 by 7. Yeah, 889 by 7. 7 ones are 7, 18, 7 twos are 14, 497. So n minus 1 is equal to 127. Then n is equals to 127. The minus 1 will become plus 1, 128. So what is n then? So 994 with a term of 128th term in the series, that is 994. Okay. And next beta, 12th problem. How many multiples of 4 lie between 20 and 250? How many multiples of 4 lie between 10 to 250? How many multiples of 4 lie between, multiples of 4 from 10 to 250. Okay, so simple multiples in the sense the numbers which are divisible. Simple. I want to give a clarity for you. So 10 after 11 is not divisible by 2. I am sorry, 4, not divisible by 4. The next number 12. Yeah, so in our series, in our arithmetic progression, the first number is 12. So next number 16, obviously 20. Okay, so on. So now we need the last number. So 250, no, 250 is not divisible. 249, it is also not divisible because our last number odd. 248, logically we'll see. 4 6 are 24, yeah, up to this part divisible, and 4 2s are 8, yeah, this number is divisible, correct? Now logically 248 is a number which is divisible, and if you want to get one more divisible number which is larger than 248, so I am talking about multiple of 4. That means after the 4 numbers the same number will come which is divisible by 4. Okay, 248 first number, 249 first number, 250 second number, 251 third number, 252 fourth number. So that means after 248 the divisible number by 4 is 252. But our limit is up to 250 only. So that the highest number we can take it as a 248. Yes? Yeah. So 248 is the highest number in the series. Now what we need? First we need a1, the first term, a value 12. Common difference. It's about multiples of 4m, right? So common difference is only 4. Now it is an. The nth term is 248. So I can write an is equal to 248. An is equal to, write a plus n minus 1 into d, that is 248. So a value 12 beta, 12 plus n minus 1, d value 4, that is 248. So n minus 1 into 4 and 248 minus 12, uh, here I can write 224, no, 236, yeah, 236, that is n minus 1 into 4 is equals to. But if I talk about n minus 1, then I can write 236 by 4, yeah, by 4, no, so 236 4 table, 4 5s are 20, 3 6, 4 9s are 36, yes. So here I'll write n minus 1 is equal to 59, n is equal to 59, the minus 1 will become plus 1, n is equal to 60. What is the question then? The question is how many multiples are there? So I can say that 248 is a 60th term, 60th place, A60, the term 60 is 248. So from here, if you started counting, the last count is 60. So simple, I can write here, there are 60 multiples from 60 multiples of 4 from 10 to 250, 250, right? Right. 13th problem, beta. Find the value of n. The nth terms of two APs are equal. Oh, here we have a lucky question. Here we have two APs. Yeah, I'll write. So AP1 beta and AP2 individual I'm writing, don't get confusion again. AP2, first here 63, 65, 67, so on. Yeah, series has been given total 3, 10, 17, so on. So given information is only one thing, that is the nth terms of both APs are equal. See here what I'll write. Nth term of both AP are equal. Okay. So here I'll write A1 plus n minus 1 D1, that is equal to A2 plus n minus 1 D2. Actually the formula is A plus n minus 1 D only, correct? No, to find the nth term. But here we have two series, so that's why I used A1 D1 and I didn't write N1 because nth term will be same. He said nth terms are same, so n value same, so that I didn't mention N1 and N2. Okay, so what we need? A1 we need first of all. From these, A1 is nothing but A, correct? First term, I am talking about first term, 63, and D1, the common difference 2, 65 minus 63, 2. Next here A2, that is also A, first term 3, and D2 common difference that is 7, 10 minus 3, answer 7. Now start substitute the values. 63 A1 value plus n minus 1, D1 2, okay. Next A2 3 plus n minus 1, 7, okay. Try to multiply 63 plus 2 into n, 2n minus 2 ones are 2, yeah. 3 plus 7 into n, 7n minus 7, yes. If you simplify beta, 2n plus 61, next 7n minus 4, these two, correct? Better bring 7n here, so we'll write 2n minus 7n minus 4 minus 61. So here we'll get negative numbers. Minus 5n is equals to minus 65. Minus minus get cancelled, yeah. So n is equals to, I can write a 65 by 5, and n is equal to, I can write a 13, because 13 5s are 65. So what is 13? Yeah, 13 is a term, nth term. If you substitute 13th here, then I can we can get the statement 13th term of both APs are equal. Correct now? So whatever given information I have written, so we can use at last as a statement. So the 13th terms of both AP are equal. So he's asking the about same question, am right? Yes. Is next next we'll see on 15th question. This is 13th. Now I am teaching about 15th question. So 14th left. Okay, we'll see that also. Yes. The question is, find the 15th question, beta. Series already has given that 3, 8, 13, so on, 253. Now is asking find the 20th term from last. So what does he asking? If you make the series reverse, then what is the 20th term? Okay, so logically we'll talk first we should find what is the nth term. How many terms are there in the series? We'll find a1, that is equal to a, that is a 3, d value 8 minus 3, answer 5. Okay, now I can take an is equal to 253. So an is nothing but a plus n minus 1 into d, that is 253. Correct? A value 3, n minus 1 into 5, 253. Yes, 18, 13. Okay, so n minus 1 into 5, that is 253 minus 3. Answer we got it as a 250. Look at 5 now. So when it comes, it divides 5. That is n minus 1 is equals to. Now n minus 1 is equal to, we got it 50. N is equals to 50 plus 1. N is equals to 51. So total in the series we have a 51 numbers. Okay. So now my question is, total we have a 51 numbers. So if you look at straight away, it is a 51th term, correct? But if you look at from last, it is the first term. So how did you get number 1? So I can feel that 51 minus 51 place, this one, plus 1, correct? So total numbers minus present place plus 1, it gives a reverse place value. We'll check. If you start counting from here, from reverse, definitely this is the last to second term, 50 term, because total we have 51. So last to second 50, the last number is 51. Okay, now apply the formula for this question. Okay, so 51 minus present place, it is second place. Am I right? Second place plus 1. So 51 minus 2, answer 49, plus 1 gives answer 50. 50, it's a present place, reverse place. Correct? So this formula is working out. Correct? Right. Now 20th term from reverse. 20th term from reverse. Now we should find its original place. Its original place. Now 51 minus 20 plus 1. So 51, and that means 31. Right? Right. So it is a 32 place. So simple is asking in a straight way, in a straight series, what is the value of A32? A32. Okay. So now I'll write it as A32 as A plus 31D. Yes. Now what is A value? A value 3 we know, plus 31 into D. How much? 5. Correct? The difference between the numbers. So 3 plus 5, 15. So overall 158. A32. So if you look at straight way, it is the 32 place. If you look at from back, it is the 20th place. So this is a way of solving the problems. I hope you understand, and if you put on the paper, you can get a clear idea about the problem. And thank you. Have a nice day, children.